Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If I could just get your attention for a couple quick remarks. We definitely don't want to make this take too long, and certainly we don't want to pull anybody away from the food and drink over there. So, but you can't have a golf event like this without thanking all the people that make it happen. This is a big undertaking. There's a lot of moving parts and a lot of people involved. And at the end of the day, when it comes off like this, I get to stand here and take some credit, I guess, but really it's due to a lot of other people. So I just want to get right into it. First and foremost, to Bethpage State Park. This venue is bar none the appropriate venue for New York's Open Golf Championship. It's been the home of this event for a long time, and as far as I'm concerned, there's no better place. Everyone at the park are so wonderful to work with, and I want to start with Betsy Wittenberger, the director of the park here, and all of her team, the operations people, Lee Berticelli, and everybody. I know I'm going to leave people out, but when we come here, they make us feel like part of your Bethpage family, and we really love working with you guys. We're so privileged to come here and spend a week and make this our home for the week, and you make it really easy for us. So to Betsy and all the operations staff, we couldn't be more thankful and gracious for your hospitality and for having us here at the park. Thank you very much. Also, our golf professionals here at Bethpage, Joe Rahor, standing over there in the bright colors. Joe and Jimmy Lee and all of your team, from the Pro-Am, the caddies, the tournament, everything that we need. There's Joe and Jimmy taking care of us. So to the golf professionals, Joe, thank you so very much for having us here. Also, just want to mention the Carlisle company that takes care of all the food and beverage. I know that's probably the best part of after a long day out there is a nice cold drink and some food. So John Marin, I don't know if you're out here, but to John and all his team, again, they make us feel at home and they take such great care of us when we're here. So thanks a lot to John and Carlisle. And the last group of people that I want to thank are the ones that do this behind me. This, as I said at the beginning, this is bar none the best venue to have Golf's Open Championship of New York State. And the reason is those guys standing right back there. Andy Wilson, the golf superintendent here at Bethpage, Mike Hadley, who's the superintendent of the Black Course, and all of your team. Again, I know I'm leaving some of you guys out, but you know, we put in a good number of hours ourselves when we come and put on these tournaments. Those guys are here before we get here, and they leave after us every day. And you know, their work is what you enjoyed out there on those fairways and those greens. So, Andy, Mike, all you guys, awesome job. You know, all we can ask for when we run a golf championship of this level is to identify the top players who are playing their best. And we just had two guys who are going to be teeing up at Baltusrol in the PGA Championship in a playoff out there. So I think you guys did your job. So Andy and your team, you guys are the best. Thank you so very much. Great job. With that, I'd like to introduce and bring up Betsy Wittenberger, and we have just a little commemorative thank you plaque here, and I'll just read it off. It's presented to the Long Island State Park Commission in appreciation of your tireless efforts and outstanding preparations in hosting the 2016 Lenox Advisors New York State Open Championship. Thank you for making this year's championship of the state of New York at Bethpage State Park's Black Course such a great success. With sincere gratitude from all the competitors, our sponsor, and the PGA sections of the state of New York. Betsy Wittenberger, thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeff. In the last couple of weeks, we've worked a couple of events and tournaments with Jeff, and he always speaks before I do, so he steals all my thunder. So for me, it's a pleasure to come to work here every day because of the staff who work here. We have the distinct honor and pleasure to host some of the most prestigious golf tournaments in the world. And working with them at PGA and Jeff is great for us. But again, stole my thunder. So folks who are out there, thank you.
Sorry, Betsy.
That's all right, I'm getting used to it.
The next group of folks that we want to thank is our sponsor. Lenox Advisors and NFP have been with us for a number of years now. And they're great friends of golf, great fans of golf, great lovers of golf. And they love Bethpage State Park. I'm going to introduce Scott Greenfield in just a minute. He helped us start the playoff out there. And I heard Scott talking to Rob after we finished up here. And I was very happy to hear Scott say that as long as we don't take it away, they're not going anywhere. Well, Scott, I promise we won't take it away. So we can't do it. We can't have the purse that we play for in the tournament without the support of our great friends and our great sponsors at Lenox Advisors and NFP. So here today to say a couple of words on behalf of Lenox and present the champion's check to Rob is Scott Greenfield from Lenox Advisors.
Thank you, Jeff. On behalf of Lenox and NFP, we can't thank the golfers enough from our perspective of partnering with you guys and allowing us to play with you and hacking around on last Thursday. Was a phenomenal event, and Betsy, Jeff stole my thunder as well, so don't feel so bad. Rob asked me, are we going to be involved with this event for the future, and I said, as long as they don't pull it away, there's no way Lenox is walking away from you guys, from Bethpage, from this event. It's an unbelievable tournament. This is the second time I've had the great opportunity of coming out here and presenting the winning check, and I guess I'm good luck because this is back-to-back years of playoffs. So hope to be back again next year, but again, from us, from Lenox and NFP, this is the best event and best partnership we have and everything that we do throughout the year. So thank you once again, and Rob, congratulations and the best of luck next week.
And Scott, I do have a little token of our thanks to you as well. This is presented to Lenox Advisors in appreciation of your promotion of golf and generous support in sponsoring the 2016 Lenox Advisors New York State Open Championship and helping make this year's championship of the State of New York at Bethpage at the Black Course of Bethpage State Park such a great success. With sincere gratitude from all the competitors, the New York State PGA sections, and the entire membership of the Metropolitan PGA. Thank you, Scott. As I said before, the golf course and the conditions really identified the top players who were at the top of their game. And I want to start out with our low amateur competition, where two young men really separated themselves from all the rest. One name, Trevor Sluman, who many of us recognize. His uncle Jeff Sluman has had a lot of success, so I'm sure that poor Trevor, that probably follows him around, and there's probably some pretty high expectations, but you certainly lived up to him this week, Trevor. You played brilliantly and just came up a little bit short in the low amateur competition. To the young man here to my right, Tyler McArdell from Timber Banks up in Syracuse. A young man that played his college golf at St. John Fisher, which makes me pretty proud as a Rochesterian myself. So without further ado, I'd like to present the low amateur trophy to Tyler McArdell.
I just wanted to have a couple of thanks before I hand it back over, especially to Bethpage. What a great venue this always is. It's one I look forward to every year if I can make it. Course was in great condition this whole week. And then I want to thank the Met PGA for hosting it. Not really, I don't usually come down to the metropolitan area, but this is always, they're always welcoming, and it's just a great tournament. And then I want to thank my caddy, Max Deck, last minute came through for me. He did a great job lugging the bag for me. So thank you for that, and then congratulations to Rob. What a great tournament. You definitely deserved it.
Great, thanks a lot. Thanks, Tyler. And last and certainly not least, a man that really doesn't need any introduction here. As I said before, this is probably some pretty good mojo heading into the PGA Championship next week for this guy to my right. It will be the third time that Rob Labritz's name is going to be etched on that Mark Grosinger Edis Trophy all the way down at the end there. So congratulations, three-time champion, 2016 New York State Open champion, Rob Labritz.
Thank you. Where to start? I want to make sure I get everything, but first we'll start with the golf course. Guys, it's going to be nice to go to Baltusrol next week and actually have an easier test of golf than what you guys set up for us out here. So thank you. Golf course was absolutely awesome. Met PGA does a fabulous job with running all of our events. You know, they run it like tour events. It's really solid. Lenox Advisors, I mean, I can't thank you enough for their sponsorship. Just keep coming back. We love having you. Bethpage, thank you very much for having us. I always forget my caddy, Todd. He's always there by my side. He's always showing up early. He always leaves late. Thank you for everything you do. Titleist for never having equipment that ever failed, which is awesome. My beautiful wife, my friends, and who am I forgetting? Anybody else? I don't know. Whoever else I forgot, I'm sorry, but I'm always at a loss for words up here. But oh yeah, my assistant caddy master, Eamon and Frank, thank you for showing up today.
Good luck, John.
They are my good luck charms. But thank you very much. The golf course is awesome, and look forward to competing next week at Baltusrol. So thank you very much.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next year. And please stick around and enjoy the party. Thanks.